It out, Florent got there quickly. Franklin, little fumble, push in the back. Franklin plays on. He's on his left. He bends it and he kicks it. What else would he do? Swans had the first two.
In the back, Buddy just shows a bit of candy a couple of times and finishes the job. But that's why centre clearances are the play. There's no outnumber to the opposition. You get the chance to score. Huge start from the Swans.
A kick. Sinclair against Lycett, goes for the pass. Franklin! And he did one of the greatest ever West Australians to play AFL. Lance Franklin must love being back here for this occasion. Struck it thin. He's got it. He's snuck it in.
He'll move here, bang, just pushes off, gives him one in the chest, gets the 2 or 3 metres. That's all it requires, Pat.
Yeah, but it was great. Space creating lead from the Sydney teammate in front of him. Just enough smarts from Buddy and strength as well. But
Swans on the run now. Driving kick looks pretty good from Melican to Franklin. He looks up. Who does he want?
Metres ahead of that contest, he decided to go forward instead of coming back to help Barrass.
For some booze. From outside the 50, he cranks up and goes long and monsters it. He's got 3.
the ball's in motion, and then you get a genuine one-on-one inside 50. If that play with that handball there inside the towers, he carries the ball another 5 metres, and one-on-one against Buddy. Well, good luck.
Mark McGovern has been a real player for the Swans.
Mark McGovern, no less, gives it off to McVeigh. He was closed down, but it still finds its way through to Heaney. Franklin looking for his fall, snapping it, working it back beautifully. He can do anything, Buddy Franklin.
Play in motion. Nice first give there, and then the snap from Buddy. Didn't hit it that well, but just well enough for his 4th goal, and he's on fire.
Elliot Yeo just got called ball watching.
Worry. Franklin wants it long. Fox sees him. Franklin's on the move. Oh, he's going to get it. He was always going to get that. Fresh on. Not Schofield's man, and he looked around and there was absolutely no help whatsoever from the 60,000 here. For number 5. Got it. He wants to own this joint by the end of today. He's got 5.
Great matchup, and it's going in that direction. Cunningham's kick, though, was perfect to Franklin. McGovern scrambled late. Franklin's still there. A tumbling, spinning, rolling ball. He's got it on a string. Buddy Franklin.
You see there, as soon as that long ball went in, he turned. He's obviously probably got him for pace a little bit, but kept his feet. Actually had a little bit more time than he thought, but probably hasn't kicked too many goals in his right foot, Brownie, throughout his career, but
Franklin leading in short, just pokes it over the top. That is great combination between 2 players that have played together for such a long time. And not too bad from this position at all. Lance Franklin in some pretty red-hot form at the moment. And he just lays back, caresses it through the middle. 7 goals for Buddy Franklin. Newman, now Cunningham. And the Swans going direct back in the Buddy Franklin direction again. One-on-one. He's going to beat you just about every time, Buddy, as he slams through number 8.
just a long kick inside 50 again, one-on-one, and when Buddy's got you in that position, you're in some trouble. He's had a great night.
He's been good in the contest as well. He's looked dangerous even in a contested marking position.
The double push.
Fox, McVeigh, Franklin. That's his set shot history, this spot all ground, but I think he might even be a little better than that here. Looks good. They've come to see the biggest show in town. Heaney crumbs it. That's a half a mongrel, but it might still work. Into the hands of Franklin. Strolls in. Crowd rise. He nails it.
Forward. He's got to beat 2 here. It's a smart kick, gave him some advantage, and he just turned the whole lot of them around.
Great goal from Buddy.
Big fist away from Cleary, but straight to the running Mills, and he blasts it. One-on-one here. Howard, Franklin, Howard. Howard can't go to ground. Franklin used his body. Too good. He's too good for most.
Well, that was the ultimate setup for Buddy Franklin. He was one out in a forward 50 against a kid. Ball bounced his way. Ball hit. He's just, all he's worried about is position. How do I get this kid off balance? Ball went most nicely for him. And he just rolled it across the line. Brilliantly finished.
Such a powerful athlete these days. Obviously been in the competition a long time. It's an asset that he's acquired over the last half dozen years.
Gathers on his left. It's bending. It's bending. Has it got the distance?
Oh, no.
Oh, rise to Lance. One of the greats from Lance Franklin.
By himself in this contest.
That's because most people think the average person has no capacity to kick this ball, particularly when you don't centre it.
And what about the coach's box for Port Adelaide when Buddy does that? That's all you can do. Kenny Hinckley shaking his head.
Crowd really sensing this danger that the Swans are in. Enter Buddy Franklin onto the scene. He delays the give. Franklin, this is Buddy Franklin! This is the greatest showman! This is him!
Extraordinary finish. It starts with a fend. Get away, Nick Haynes. Then he says, do I draw and give? No, I'll kick it. How far?
I reckon he's kicked it from outside 60.
Just a long kick. It's a long kick late in the game when most players are exhausted.
Collect. Here's Kieran Jack. He's going to level with Peter McKenna, you'd think. He stepped forward with a spectacular goal. And to cap it off, he'll kick another. And the SCG will erupt one more time for this great man. To go to I think he did in the end. It comes a cropper. Towers. And here's Franklin. So here's Buddy Franklin, averaging career high disposals at 19, marks 8 and goals 4.7 per game so far. Early days in this season. He's without a goal so far though today. A couple of behinds, missed one either side. Not an easy shot, but we're talking about Buddy Franklin. And we're talking about the Swans back in front.
Just going back in board.
Richards will fly here, but Buddy's got it.
Yeah, fantastic. I'll tell you what, Roosie, I've been really impressed by Buddy's aerial work this year.
I reckon he needs to be having a word with his teammates and saying, guys, can we hang on to the ball? If we keep turning over, Buddy might end up with 10.
He loves this place too. And he loves kicking them like that, and he knew straight away it was through the middle. That's his second.
About it, he keeps the ball in front of his eyes, which makes it really difficult for a defender to be able to...
Hanbury and Kennedy. That midfield combination, outstanding. And Franklin got rid of Easton Wood.
Yeah, Wood fell over.
Takes the mark from the Hewitt entry. He's averaged almost 3.5 goals a game at Etihad Stadium, Buddy Franklin, more than the MCG. So he loves playing under the roof at Etihad Stadium. And he's been able to slot that. First blood to the Swans.
Just slips over. Have a look at this. Slips over. It was a good move by Buddy, though. He didn't lead too early. He left the space there in front of him. It was a late lead. So then, obviously, Easton Wood had to...
off his legs to get on the end of that one. So play on. Two running machines led, but he's coughed it up.
And that's the part that's got to improve with him. As Franklin goes from 70. The straight up and down bounce and then over. Lance Buddy Franklin.
Oh, Rory Laird would have known as soon as he kicked that, that's Buddy Franklin, and he had no one to go to. He doesn't need it. He knew he had it covered, got a nice little bounce.
And I reckon the one thing that Laird's got to do, guys, is...
At it again. Rowan to full forward. Watch out. Oh, was that in the back? Oh, no.
No, the right one. Was it? Yeah.
Oh, just. Buddy's on the board.
And it comes in. Right hand. Is it free, Rosie?
Well, it's hands at the back.
Wide for Mills. Franklin in the pocket. Pearce will come and try and nullify, but he can't.
Even he's got that much room.
So for his 300th goal for the Sydney Swans. Lance Franklin. They can enjoy this as it curls through.
Groggy when he ran past, tracksuits on, no further take in the game tonight, unfortunately.
Okay, this bloke's still got a bit more to give, though. Buddy around the corner. Another Franklin special.
Just centre clearance, which is critical here. A little bit of body work. He's a left footer. You might want to do your homework there. He's played a few games. You would have seen him play before, wouldn't he?
That sounded like a Monday review, Rizzy. Margin, and Hewitt did well to release the handball to Heaney. Probing ball, could be time for Buddy. He's going to get a free.
Through the free kick, another really damaging centre clearance from the Sydney Swans.
You should see him from the other side, Gerald. Just to steady the Sydney Swans ship, Buddy Franklin. I like the look of the shape of the kick. Not bad from Buddy.
There, Jared, with that kick.
A little bit of draw on that one.
Had a bit of draw, Dicko. You didn't know he had that in the weaponry.
Always a little bit of...
Able to intercept.
Quick kick forward now by Ronk. It's a long ball. They've got three there, the Swans. There's a whistle again. This time for the Sydney Swans, and Buddy lets Jones know. Now, quick ball in. Let's watch it.
You can see there, Rowe just had a little bit of Buddy's jumper, the collar. I mean, really didn't need to do that, Rowe, because he had...
Very good, Baz.
Directly in front. Bit of West Aussie humour, BT. And he gets them moving, and they're in front now. There's and Hayward, full stretch, marks. Plays on quickly. Hewitt or Buddy. Let it go for Big Bud.
As soon as you handball it, you want it back.
Especially on the attack as well. Buddy Franklin 1-1 tonight. Bang through the middle. There's his second. They're out by 11 points. Quickly down the line, and Buddy on the lead. Rowe with the knees just in the area, and that's why for the 50. Well, I think that's probably fair enough. I guess the only question is where else could the knees go if he was collapsing to the ground?
Yeah, but no, well umpired, I reckon. Going to give Rowe the benefit of the doubt, and there was nothing too malicious about it, but you've got to pay 50 for that.
So Buddy directly in front, kicks his third.
Franklin coming, and you would honour that every time. Beautiful ball, Gary Rowan.
Time to get their numbers back. Have a look at this. He had plenty of time to lead into that football. Did it hit the ground? No, he kept it up, Buddy. But
I've almost got to read that this kick's going into Buddy. I'm going to block off his leading path.
885 career goals, ninth most of all time. He's chasing down Lee Matthews, and the Big Bud goes bang. Stages of this match is just really hard work. Buddy, second, third grab. Oh, it's going to get worse here. Been unbelievable.
Well, we probably shouldn't be surprised. They've won their last 8 games against St Kilda, 5 of those by more than 50 points.
15 gone.
So they clearly like playing against the Saints.
5 of their away games coming into tonight, and this for an 8-goal to zip start. Buddy's got a couple. And they're fighting it out in much better style. Franklin one-on-one. That was always going to end that way.
For a team, well, some of the other players have got to have a good hard look at themselves and say, am I really doing everything I can to play for this football jumper? And there was a lot in the first quarter who weren't. The effort has been there in the second quarter, but they're just playing against a red-hot team. The Swans, they have got some rippers.
Right behind this kick of the champ, and that is right through the middle. 3 goals to Bud.
Has 3 on the night. Wants to sit it out in front of Buddy Franklin, and why not?
This is right on the borderline of whether you kick this or kick a drop punt.
Well, normally Buddy just does as he pleases. Makes it up as he goes along. Look at that. Right through the middle.
Goes down towards the 50. Parker's got the mark, plays on quickly. Buddy back in the square, and he marks the ball on his chest. And this for career goal 890. 8 of them the last time these teams played, and 1 of them right there. Ball straight back. Oh, how costly is that? They're out of position. Marsh long ball. Shepherd wrestling. Buddy gets another free kick. Well, you've got to wonder, is that the extra umpire right back there at the contest? Buddy plays on, kicks a goal.
They go searching for Buddy now, caught between a couple of Tigers.
Everybody walk away.
He's going to go Buddy's way. Let's have a look. Well, it shouldn't have been a push in the back, I don't think. But either way, Jared McVeigh still marked the footy.
To the boos of the Richmond faithful. Buddy splits the middle. They've got 3. Ronk and Buddy.
And now that's a clever kick to a very, very good target.
They're well set up. Buddy needed to get through 3 or 4 there, and even Nick Closton couldn't get there.
It was almost sneaky, Buddy, was he, the way he did that? I mean, could he nail this one from the pocket? Got one in the first. Improves the angle. It's a beautiful kick. It's just... Is it? It is. It is.
Here's a chance for Lloyd. Didn't hit it quite as he would have liked. Hayward involved again. Ball goes forward. Where's Buddy? There's plenty of Tigers about the place. It's coming Buddy's way. Yeah. So, knowing Buddy, he's going to be right on his measure. He's going to back himself here, Bruce.
Because he has always got the length, hasn't he? Let's see how he goes home.
2 for the night.
Oh, there you go.
He might get 50 here. So he's going to get his 3rd.
Lingy.
After the siren, Lance for his 3rd. He gets 3, and we're back to 10 more points with 30 minutes of footy left. Last 30 minutes of Thursday night footy, 1v2, and the Swans have got a bit of a roll on. Kennedy, 31 touches in the opening 3 quarters, and right on cue, the skipper goes.
You make a great coach.
The fact they could get him in a one-on-one, though, was important. To his advantage, it was a beautiful kick by Josh Kennedy. One-on-one, no help from Floston or Asprey or anyone like that. That's when you go to Buddy. But when he's got 2, 3, 4 all coming in to help, that's when they find a different option.
Got one after the siren in the 3rd. It's long, it's straight, it's Buddy beautiful. 4 for Buddy. And we're one of these youngsters making a big impact. Little one wide, and then Cunningham sees Buddy, who's in a good Buddy spot.
To mark it, I know it's technical.
It's about where he likes it, Buddy Franklin. He struck it beautifully. He gets his first of the night. The Swans are away.
Up to Buddy, wheeled on the left, wanted to go on the left. Gee, that was well done by Scott Selwood. He chopped off the long arcing left foot of Buddy Franklin, but Buddy said, I'll get you another way. I'll keep going towards goal. Franklin, brilliant, quite brilliant. Got his 2nd, kept it alive. 1 go, 2 goes, Buddy Franklin. Look at the corralling by Scott Selwood here, because he knew he wanted to get onto the long left. That was brilliant. And then what happens next, Richo?
Well, he just hunted the ball. Just stayed focused on winning the footy back, kept at it. And
he's in close quarters, gets in between both Stewart and Dangerfield, and then a long ball. This time Buddy's the target. Once, twice, 3 times. And he looks for his 3rd.
How strong is he in those situations?
Yeah, I must admit, when any time he gets to your side or he's behind you, he's just so strong. Really long limbs, which gives you that really good leverage to separate yourself. But Blix Adams did well to keep him so tight there, and he still took the mark.
5 will get him 900 in his career. Has 2. He's got 3. 898. It's going to work out just fine. Hayward, Buddy, 899. He's 4th.
Gets it away here to Fox. Buddy Franklin has been paid. Knock of the arms, I think the umpire paid, didn't he? Robbie Tarrant. Yeah, probably. So Buddy Franklin will line up for this. He's
15 gone.
looking to become the 9th player to kick 900 goals and join names like Wade, Ablett, Titus, Lloyd, Lockett, Coventry, Dunstall and Lee Matthews. Franklin to line up. It's his trademark 50. Trademark 50. Goal 900 for Buddy Franklin. What a superstar of the game.
Advantage. Advantage paid. Here go the Swans. Papley sticks it into the path of Buddy Franklin. He's kicked 900 of them. What has he got, Buddy? Here we go. Does it come back on the... Oh, yes! The superstar!
Fight in there.
To the back. McDonald went without it. Here comes Florent. High ball inside 50. 1-on-2 involving Franklin, the superstar. It doesn't matter. Got 3.
Oh boy, I think we mentioned that this was all made for Buddy, the finish. And it's working out that way. 4. This is the Swans' forward end. Once again, they go to the boundary line. Now, Buddy gets a free.
Wasn't right there.
For some strange reason, Buddy likes to kick goals from this position, and that is an absolute ripper.
Late in the second quarter, Hewitt round the body. Franklin got rid of Hurley. He sure did, and goes bang. I reckon Hugh Jackman will think that's show business.
Lear hands it back to Kieran Jack, and here is the champ, Buddy. He got off Darcy Moore there, Richard. And only one of those years it wasn't 50-plus goals, so extraordinary, consistent star of the game, Buddy Franklin, right behind this kick. He tends to get a bit of left to right. That's the classic Franklin goal, and he kicks the first. Haywood out the back. Maynard, he's rushed it through, and he's been paid deliberate. The second one we've seen this round.
Straight back to him. Now Lance.
So, what do you think, Richard? Is it outside the zone?
Braden back in me, play on.
Well, Buddy's going to play on in the meantime. He's going to kick the goal. He's got 2, Bud.
Straight into his opposing player and allows Haywood in.
Franklin's out.
And now Kennedy, just a little touch on it. Can Bud kick another one? Yes, he can. Got 3.
Out all the time.
Haywood's hands were great. Dawson now long, and Buddy's got it. And he loves this part of the ground. He might just straighten right at the end. How many times have we seen him kick these? Look at it. Just look at it. Oh, he is a freak. Steps in front of Madgen and goes for this man. Oh, we're going to see a 50. Yes, we are. This for number 5 and to extend Sydney's lead. A personal statement made by one of the all-time greats. What have Collingwood got? Smashed by injury. So many of their best 22 now not available. They go forward again, the Swans. Here comes Buddy. Wheeling onto the left. He is putting on a clinic.
Yes, he is, James. It's a good race for the Coleman this year. Has it ever been that close this time of season? Benny Brown still 4 in front.
Too old, McVeigh, little one. And now he goes to the man that's dangerous, Buddy Franklin. 15 seconds. So Franklin will strike it from just inside the 50, about 45. It's long, it's straight, goal umpire. Sees it sail straight over her heads.
They're just stretching Melbourne.
Wheels onto his left boot, which he loves, and hits Buddy right on the chest.
I'm not sure that they've got a better option than any players can.
Well, it doesn't matter when midfielders and halfbacks coming through the middle of the ground have got that much time to weigh up what option they want to take.
Beautiful delivery from Nick Newman. Buddy, 53 33 coming into the afternoon. 1 goal, 5 to date. Normally likes this part of the ground. It's going to be okay. Swans, back-to-back goals, and it's a game-high 28.
Trying to bring it down. Hacked out of their soccer style towards Franklin, who got a nudge in on Davis. Haynes there trying to corral him. Franklin through the tackle. Buddy Franklin with a team lifter.
Brilliant. Wrangle here. Phil Davis, look at that. Just enough a nudge. He just overcommitted there, Haynes. Obviously, we know that Buddy wants to get on his left foot at all costs.
Stoppage from their forward line, which allows Haynes to drop back.
Franklin trying to get out the back here. Papley has seen him. Finlayson gives away the free kick. I say if he was back about 55 out, it's probably a better conversion rate. We'll see whether he can steer this one home, or will he kick through it? Franklin does have two, and he's breathing down lethal Lee Matthews' neck, running for him.
Well done, manning the mark really good there by Lobb.
Franklin continues his lead, and Lloyd's got him throughout his career at all grounds around the country. Used to seeing him take a lot of shots from the other side, of course. Franklin, can he bend it back? There's the goal finally in the third quarter for the Swans, and Buddy knows they're right in this dark. Get it over the top, and Jones can go the other way. Franklin one out, he's got off the chain against Finlayson.
Yeah, Finlayson be very nervous.
Just checking where Finlayson can get to on the mark. It was Franklin looking for his fourth of the afternoon to tighten things up even more. What a strike from the maestro. Franklin does have 4-4 for the second year in a row. Drove him into the ground after getting rid of it. Franklin! Oh, Haynes. That'll be 50, will it?
Be careful.
You take him, I'll deal with this.
It is 50, so Franklin's going to be gifted a goal, and this might just about seal it. And the Swans are going to open up a 14-point margin. The Giants will need to get clicking. What an afternoon and into the evening from the showman Buddy Franklin. He's got 5.
There's a loose Swans player there. Quick kick in, forward in front. Well read.
They're just getting desperate now. The Giants putting extra numbers around the